As you stepped into this season, just what kind of encouragement did you have based off the work that you put in last year?
In base of encouragement, what do you mean by that?
Like, what did last year kind of do to build your confidence coming into this season?
Honestly, just seeing the pictures, just seeing what they are trying to do to me at the plate, right? It was it was a tough year last year because I had a lot of ups and downs. Like I had a lot of like learning experience, so I brought that into this year, and gave me confidence. You know, I was like, okay, I know what I have to do, and I know how I like have to approach the game.
Did teammates that you've been around and having kind of some of that continuity or experience with some of these teammates, did that kind of help you as well?
Yes, yes. I mean, being around guys that know the game and being around guys that know what they're doing in the game, it helps you like go into that at bat and go into like that season and approach like the baseball in a different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And for you, like, I always put myself in your guys' shoes because, like, it's so weird in baseball where you come out and people can have such high expectations based
Right.
off where you go and all the buzz surrounding you. But at the end of the day, you still have to go out and produce. How do you kind of compartmentalize the two things by, kind of dealing with the expectations, but also knowing that it takes time to get there?
Yeah, honestly, I just have to keep doing my game. You know what I mean? I can't worry. I can't worry about like the outside stuff. You know what I mean? I have to worry on my game. I have to like have a plan all the time and just focus on what I have to do. You know what I mean? And really focus on like what's what's good for me. You know what I mean in the game.
Was there anything that happened in spring this year where you kind of looked at that and said, "This is really going to help start me for the season ahead"? Like I know there's a lot of expectations. Some people think that
Yeah.
you'll be up there by the end of the year.
I mean, I came ready from the off season. I was working a lot on knowing my body, knowing how I'm supposed to move, right? And then during the spring training, I was working a lot on the pitch that I have to hit, the pitch that's good for me to hit.
Yeah.
Because I already had the plan and I already had everything in my mind. So all I had to do was just bring that into the game. You know what I mean? And the off season, I think it was pretty cool. It was pretty good for me. I worked hard. I worked a lot, and the spring training was great because I worked on what I wanted to work.
And what was the feedback you got from people there?
And spring training,
Yeah.
honestly, everybody was telling me keep doing the hitting coaches was telling me keep doing the same routine. Like you're looking great, your body's looking great, you're in a good position, and that's all they told me. Yeah.
Awesome. When you got that early call up, and it just happened just a couple weeks ago, here you are back with Sacramento. What did that mean to you, and just what did you make of the experience?
It surprised me. It surprised me, but it was a great experience. When I got there, everybody made me feel comfortable. You know what I mean? It was great. It was cool. So,
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
so yeah, it was a great experience, honestly.
Did you have a moment that just stuck out that you're like, wow, this is incredible, here I am?
Yes, of course. Whenever I was running to left field, the first time I ran out to left field. I was like, damn, like this is crazy. Like this is really good. You know what I mean? I love this. I wanted this a long time ago. You know,
The first hit, when that happens, what's going through your mind?
see the signs of the third baseman coach. Honestly, I was trying to stay in the moment. I was trying to like stay in the game. I didn't want my head to go all over the place. Oh yeah, I got my first hit. That's great, but I'm still playing. You know, I'm still in the game.
Yeah. When you take a moment like that, and here you come back to Sacramento, what do you kind of take from that moment to kind of go the rest of the way with this season?
Honestly, when they told me they optioned me, I was just ready to work. You know what I mean? Like I already had the taste of what big leagues is, so I just wanted to like when they sent me down here, I was like, okay, I'm ready to work. I'm ready to go work. I'm ready to come back up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go play some big league baseball. Yeah.
And it makes you want more, right?
Yeah, it makes me want more. It makes me work harder, honestly.
What do you make of just the team that's up there? I know a lot of them you're familiar with, maybe some you're not, but what do you just make of just the team in general with the Giants? Like right now, what do you make of just the team this season and how they looking for the season?
I mean, they're looking great. I mean, that's a great team. The clubhouse is great. The chemistry with the team is crazy. Like they're really good. Like I think that they have a good chance this year.
When you look at just the season ahead for your goals, does success define like, hey, I need to be there by the end of the year? Is that what would define success for you, or is it different than that?
I mean, of course, I want to be there, but that's not my. I don't decide that. You know what I mean? But obviously, like if I'm there by the end of the year, it will be great. It will be good. But For me, a success is more like putting my plan in practice and all the stuff, all the work that I did in the off season. If I like transfer it to the game and to the whole season, that's success for me. You know what I mean? Like not getting hurt, obviously staying healthy. I haven't been able to stay healthy for a minute. So last year I stayed healthy. This year that's the plan: staying healthy and keep the plan.
If you look at the River Cats here, and if you are here, what do you make of this team? What kind of sticks out with this team and some of the guys that are on it?
I mean, I love this team. Everybody's got great. I mean, everybody's great here. You know what I mean? The clubhouse, the music all the time is blasting. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I know a lot of the guys from last year too. VR, I've been playing with him since 2019. So I love this team. I love this group, honestly.
And then when you look at San Francisco, already having that taste, and if you are up there at the end of the year, great. Later in this year, fantastic. But do you already kind of see a spot where you're like, man, I could totally help this club here?
I mean, I'm always giving my 100%. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna help them in any way, whatever they need. You know what I mean? If they need me to play catcher, whatever, center field, left field, anything, like I'll be there, and I'll help. I think I'll be good.